Great morning, everybody. I wanted to make a video today. Earlier I made a video and it did not come through. Believing in the power of yourself, but the power of time, universe, and divinity is just so mind-blowing. It reinforces my hope, my faith in this life, and my path that I'm on, because I came to eat at one of my locations that I do, and last night I watched a movie about two best friends. It was so powerful. It's an Indian movie called Homebound on Netflix, but of course you can watch it with subtitles. And this morning I was just about leaving here when I saw an acquaintance that I know, and they were here with their best friend, and they've been friends for over 50 years. So look at that. Look at the magic of life and the correlation. I always correlate things whenever and wherever I make room and time for my life to go. The energy just draws itself to that location. Even when I went to California, and there's a country that I will be going to in my future, and the gentleman who's my Uber driver is from that country. Boom. What are the odds, for such a rare country too? Like, what are the odds that I go to California more so a little bit on a whim, like a calling, and it's meant to be? I'm always where I'm supposed to be. I'm always where I'm meant to be. The paths that I cross with people, I believe it was called Inuin. I may be wrong, but there's a movie based on that too, when the two souls, they meet, and every soul that we cross paths with, even eye contact, a smile, they say that, in a past life, that's what was. And I'm not remembering which Asian culture this is a belief in, to be certain about. But how amazing. Like, what a great start to my day, right? Having that belief, that faith, that happiness, and that joy about, wow, the magic of life. Because in our day-to-day routine, sometimes we cannot be in touch, not be connected to, and feel that sense of loneliness because of that disconnect with community. And to come about having the time availability and come about to see magic like that unfold is just reinforcing the wow factor that life is always here to surprise you. Life is always here to give you better, give you greater, be bolder, be more assertive, state your truth, use your voice, use the functioning of your chakra system. A lot of people talk about chakras a lot, aligning your chakras. And I personally do feel, for me, my solar plexus is an area that needs work, but my throat chakra, even though I'm vocal and able to record this video, there's times when, I can be more passive. And there's such a duality to this life and people, because you can be so confident in an area like being online right now in front of a camera. And then when it comes to, let's say, a work environment or something else, you can be more passive. You don't want to step on people's toes, yada, yada. So, this whole life, it's just a big old learning lesson for myself. And I'm just a kid living in this world. And I don't know, you should love this life, love on this life, believe that what's for you is not going to move itself, and believe that, I want to share. A friend of mine said to me, let your no be your no, and your yes be your yes. Let your no be your no, and your yes be your yes. And man, what a great reminder it is every single time when I feel the need to question something or second guess myself. And when we say no, we can feel the hesitancy or that regret or second guessing after, like, could, what's going to be the consequence of that? Saying no, any kind of, anxious feelings that may spur up. It's like to nip that in the bud and be like, no, you can say no. You're an adult. You have power over yourself, over your life. And of course, so compromise, especially when it comes to environments that we don't have full control over, such as our employment, unless you work for yourself or are an entrepreneur, so self-employed or entrepreneurship. And so keep living and keep letting this life show up for you without resistance. Peace, love, and cheese.